But from our greater team of Zoomies and Wild Earth directors, we've had Tadiwa and Chulu managing all of the stuff behind the scenes today, as well as myself, Liam Burrow, chatting you through a bit of wildlife. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you are out there celebrating Easter this weekend, have a very happy and safe weekend. But from all of us, I guess for now, it is goodbye. Goodbye and thanks again. And hope to chat to you again sometime soon.
Well, a very good afternoon to everybody, and thank you once again for joining us on our highlight show. Yes, my name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me here at the tent, we've got BK. So thanks for joining us, and we're coming directly from Djuma Private Game Reserve in the northern Sabi Sands. Well, in the next 30 minutes, we are just going to be discussing some highlights that we've been seeing over the last 24 hours. And, was there some great sightings over the last 24 hours. It has been fantastic. I've been on the edge of my seat on Rusty once or twice. It has been a wonderful, wonderful day. But, as you know, this is on Safari. Well, as you know, this is a live and interactive show, so if you want to pretty much send any comments or questions or suggestions for our plans for this afternoon, and if you are watching on the Wild Earth website, make sure that you do register so you can send those things through to us, or just go onto the hashtag Wild Earth on Twitter, or also known as X, or go onto the YouTube channel if you want to just have a good old discussion all surrounding about wildlife and our highlights. But if it's your first time joining us on this show, it's all about what we've been seeing from the sunset safari yesterday afternoon and the sunrise safari this morning, as well as Steve is busy getting ready outside there. We're on Wendy, and he will be discussing his plans for this afternoon, and as well we will discuss our plans on what we're going to be doing and where we are going to go. But there's a lot to do, I think. I think this afternoon is packed with plans. Packed. But anyway, I think let's go take a look at our first highlight reel, and that was from yesterday afternoon. And it was quite a surprise when we came around the corner to a dam that's on the northeastern corner of Djuma, and bada bang, bada boom, guess who we got there. Take a look. Oh, leopard. There's a leopard. Oh! I don't even know. Oh, yeah, it is him. Yeah, it is. It's Mulwati. It's Mulwati. Ah, Mulwati. I've got Mulwati I'm just hanging around Buffelshoek Dam. He's sniffing something. You can see he's lifting his nose. Oh, I'm just going to go a bit forward. Sorry, Paul. Yeah. He's going up there, but he's looking at something there. Oh. Alright, we've got Mulwati here now, just coming to one of the inflows. It's a little bit, sorry. Let's go a little bit, yeah. That was the only time we're going to get him. There he comes, one part gone. Let's go to the other one. And there he goes again. Beautiful male leopard, eh? He's still, and he might come in front of us. I might just duck my head here. Oh, there. Sorry, Paul's last day, and he's doing a fantastic job here. My boy. Oh, always pretty, eh? Always pretty. At least we got him going up the road there now. Oh, and that's with a green leaf in the way. So yeah, this is one of our dominant males of this area of Juma Mulwati. Not the easiest male to view. He's one of the guys that always trying to, remain out of sight from us. So for us to get him on screen, sometimes it's so tricky and tough. But yeah, at least we got him. All right. Well, that was. Yeah, no, I sounded a little bit disappointed when I realized it was Mulwati. But look, it is always nice to see that male leopard. I mean, I love him. He's just doing what a leopard does. I mean, a leopard is a really elusive, secretive cat, and he's just one of those ones that he'll always try and avoid the vehicles. So, as well as same as you used to have a male leopard called Jordan. And Jordan used to be the same situation. Jordan used to always, as soon as you came into a sighting here, and he was pretty much here from like 2006 to 7 to 8 to 9, 2010, around about there. And when he came into the sighting with that male leopard, he did exactly like Mulwati. He would just disappear. He would lie down, or he would go behind 2-3 bushes, and then he would just he would vanish. And so yeah, I think Mulwati reminds me a lot of him. But it's all right. It was always good, nice to have him. A fantastic job by Muscles and Paul to kind of keep up with him. I'll really take my hat off for the cam ops because it was so tricky. We had only certain little windows where he was walking, and then Paul had to readjust the camera again and try and get another view and readjust again. I had to move the vehicle, and at one stage I was in tears because I was seeing Paul. The whole camera with the tripod was like kind of on the side there, and he was trying to get it back again, and it was. But that's just part. All right, we're back with us. We do apologize. I think we just our signal in this area just had a little bit of a dip and all that. But anyway, let's head over to the second clip and go and take a look exactly what Steve had yesterday afternoon. I think he had one of his favorite animals.
Hello, you cheeky thing. I could tell you were cheeky the moment I saw you. Yeah, you, so cheeky. Go on. Ah. Did you just kick that stick out of the way? Go on, show us how big you are. Oh, wow. You are so fierce. You are so big and strong, you are. Eh? You're a cheeky boy. Yes, you are. Oh, weird. Oh, he's going to pick up his stick again. Are you going to eat that, or are you just going to toss it around? Didn't your mum tell you not to play with your food? Yeah, that's it. You just trampled that branch. That branch didn't know what hit it. Poor African weeping wattle branch is getting an absolute seeing to by this elephant. There you go. So this morning I was talking about the elephants move branches around. Well, clearly they do. He's going to come back again. Just have a listen to these noises. It's not uncommon for an elephant to do this, to sort of come at you in a sort of a potentially aggressive manner through a bush. But they won't come past the bush. They'll sort of semi-come out of the bush and then remain inside the bush, or sort of in the safety.
That's what a sighting, Steve. And I know that Steve, he loves elephants. And I think BK and Steve had a phenomenal sighting with that young bull. I was actually sitting here now and having a bit of a chuckle myself at just the antics of that young bull. So yeah, typical with the young males, always coming at you, always feeling big and strong. So yeah, perform. Okay, sorry, the comms is breaking up there. Franny, yes, that elephant was performing for a camera. I think it knew it was on screen, and I think it said to itself, okay, you know what, I'm going to do myself a little bit of a favor this afternoon and try and get a bit of airtime. And clearly that elephant got that. But it was funny. I think that poor African weeping wattle also kind of got a little bit whipped around, and it was quite funny how he threw that African weeping wattle straight onto the road like that, across the road, almost like blocking the road, like a roadblock there. But yeah, that's always with the elephants, and that's what I love about them. I think, you know, we can always sit with them for hours and actually take a look at those moments, and it's fantastic. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do now, while we can, I'm just going to just shift my seat here, because it's very interesting things that we've had playing out this morning, and we had the Nkuhuma Pride being split up and being chased off a carcass, a buffalo carcass or a buffalo kill early this morning by a male, and I'll tell you, come to you about that male now. I'll tell you exactly who. So clearly the buffaloes and that, they're all kind of, this is the Mulwati. So the buffalo carcass was about here inside Little Gowrie, just inside here, not far. And that's where they killed the buffalo, the Nkuhuma Pride. And then we've picked up on the Nkuhuma Pride lying up here this morning, just in that little section there. Then there was another section of the Nkuhumas, and the other lot was sitting here. So 4 there, 4 there. So now, that carcass was stolen by a male lion called the Nzenga male. It's actually 2 male lions, the Nzenga boys, and I've never seen them before. And apparently they chased them off, which is not good for Chella. Now you must remember, Chella, we were always talking about twin dams, and Chella's got her little cubs just here. Those 3 little cubs. And not a good thing with those males being so close in proximity to Chella and the little ones and all that. So, but these four females moved towards twin dams. They moved towards twin dams. They went that way. These other 4, I'm not too sure. They said they were going west. They were actually heading west. Almost like they kind of split up now. I don't know why they would have split up like that. That's I would think maybe these 4 would have joined the other 4, going to twin dams and maybe giving Chilla support. Maybe they know that Chilla's got cubs there. You know, that's why they ended up going that side, just to see if, well, you know, we need to support one of our Pride members. And so yeah, because that's not those cubs do not belong to those males at all. Those cubs belong to the black dam males. And where are they? Where's the black dam males? That is the question, because this is where they should be. This is where they should be protecting their cubs, their prides, their area, the territory. So, yeah, interesting times coming ahead on that. All right, so welcome back to some of you, and well, just discussing 1 or 2 things about the Nkuhuma Pride and the Nzenga male that pushed them off the kill this morning. But anyway, while we're getting the next clip all set up and ready, let's head over to Steve to see exactly what his plans are for this afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. How are you doing on this wonderful Easter Friday? My name is indeed Steve, and I'm joined by Gert on camera, and we are ready and waiting to get this afternoon's sunset safari kicked off. Now, this morning, we went out with a plan after asking Gert, what does he want to see? He said, I want to see a cat. Gert, did we see a cat?
We saw many cats.
We saw many cats. So the objective this afternoon is to maybe go and see another cat. Gert?
Yep.
We might go see if we can find ourselves another cat. Now, I know Cedric left some of the Nkuhuma Pride down there towards the Twin Dams, down the Mawati. Let's go see if we can what they're up to. I don't think they will have gone very far. They were very full. Go find them and then move on from there, because they're probably going to be very fat, flat cats for the better part of the afternoon. But that is our plan for now. And maybe a spot of birding. Gert, you keen on birds?
Yeah, we could.
Gert likes his birds, so we're going to do that. So that is our plan for this afternoon. We're just going to enjoy ourselves on this wonderful Easter Friday. We hope you all are as well. Catch up with you soon.
Fantastic plans for Steve for this afternoon. And well, it is talking about big cats, and I think it's going to be quite interesting. Thank you, BK. Yeah, I think we needed a little bit more light there. There we go. Good to see me again. But yeah, while we're talking about big cats, let's go take a look at the 3rd clip and to go and see exactly what we found this morning. All right, everybody. Well, we've got lions all over the show here. We've got, looks like 4 females from the Nkuhuma Pride. That's just here on the southern side of Djuma, and full bellies. So we actually are following up on those buffalo tracks that we had a little bit earlier. And it seems like they might have made a kill during the last night or early hours this morning. As you can see, panting very quickly, full bellies. And there's just the 4 females at the moment. I'm just trying to take a look exactly. Yeah, I've just got the 4 females here. Apparently, there's more lions a little bit further west from where we are on the same road for another 4 females. So that means there's 8 females. These 4 and those 4. So all from the Nkuhuma Pride. All on the same road. And I'm sure the rest of the pride will maybe make their way down to this lot and end up at Twin Dams. Isn't that stunning? And they always will like drink right next to each other. That's what I love about lions. They'll like go right next to each other and will be in a line. The lions will be in a line. Here comes the other 3. She will try and squeeze in there somewhere. Take that. There we go. Look at that. The reflection. Everything. What a setting here at Twin Dams. Oh, wow. That was marvelous. That was what a sighting this morning. Now, I think those Nkuma females that we had this morning at Twin Dams, they went to go to rest in the Mulwati. I'm not too sure exactly what happened to the other 4. But yeah, there is definitely fresh wounds on them. As I said, it looks like the Nzanga males. Thanks to Kimberly for updating me on that. It looks like the Nzanga males. It's 2 big male lions, big males. They've had already a confrontation with the Black Dam males, the dominant boys for the side, and the Black Dam males came off almost like second best. So now these Nzangas this is the furthest I've actually heard of them coming north, close to Gowrie Main. Now, I'm hoping when Steve gets down to Twin Dams, I'm hoping that they're not going to be around that side. You know, if those Nzanga males are at Twin Dams this afternoon, and it's just it's not going to be pretty for the pride. But anyway, let's hope not. Let's cross fingers that is not the case, and they'll decide to turn around and go back south again. Kimberly, yes, it was nice to see lions, nice to see the Nkuma pride again coming up towards Juma. And I think it's just going to be such interesting times now. I think over the next few days, it's going to be very, very interesting to see exactly where these Nkumas are going. What is Chela going to do? What is Chela going to do with the cubs? Are they still there? It's going to be quite an interesting time. And looking at the lion warfare like this, and I mean, I've been in this area in the northern Sabi Sand since 2010. So, you know, I've got to really witness some of the most amazing coalitions in this area, some amazing prides that used to hang around this side, Nkumas being one of them. And, you know, sometimes it can be quite tough. I mean, I think we all kind of grow that little bit of, how can I say, that bond with the members of the pride and the coalitions that hangs around here, and we all start getting a little bit scared on losing certain pride members, losing cubs again. We just want to see those things just kind of develop. We want to have a beautiful story. But lion stories, in my experience, lion stories can be quite harsh. You know, sometimes it can be not a how can I say, a romantic story. Sometimes it's not a, you know, how can I say, easy watching story. Lion warfare, lion stories can be sometimes like, how can I say, horrors and thrillers and dramas. So you've got a whole lot of different kind of scenarios that play in this in these kind of situations. And I mean, I'm thinking about back in the days when we had the Birmingham coalition of 5 male lions coming into this area. And of course, this area was controlled by the Matimbas at that time, Ginger and Hairy Belly. And then the Styx Pride had some of their cubs here on Little Gowrie Hoffmans, and I was in that sighting. And when those Birminghams came in and got hold of those cubs and killed those cubs, you know, the typical coalition takeovers and all that. But then it settled down for a bit, for a few years again, and then again a new coalition came in. I just feel like this year, or actually the last year and a half, 2 years, about a year and a half, it just feels that there's no kind of set coalition at the moment. It just doesn't seem, I mean, like, we're trying to say, where's the Black Dam males? Why aren't they really coming into this area? I'm sure these females must have called. You know, it's those Black Dam males, if they were in the area, they would have heard the growling and fighting and all that last night and this morning. It's, sometimes it feels that, coalitions coalition takeovers are so easy, and that's why I find that when it comes to coalition takeovers and all that, it is hard to watch. But one thing I've witnessed with Nkuhuma Pride, these girls, is that they really stick close together. They are a pride that tends to not split up too often. They rather stick together and have, how can I say, power in numbers. And power in numbers is always important. I mean, if you've got 3, 4 females this side, 3, 4 females that side, 3, 4 females that side, and a new coalition comes in, nomadic males come in, those females are going to be at risk, But if you got all the girls together, and nine of them together, you can imagine your chances of pushing one male off an area is much better. It's much easier because you work together. And it's even like a football team. If you got one football player, a male football player, and you got 10 female football players, I mean, that guy, he's not going to stand a chance. He's going to get he's going to get drilled. He's going to get he's going to get beaten by the ladies. So that's exactly what's happening here, and I think they need to just kind of stick together and see if they can just rather hold this area and wait for the black dam males to come back again. So interesting times. All right. It's always nice to chat about lions. Always nice to chat about these new things that's happening, and especially the highlight show that we've had. It's been brilliant. Okay, let's go take quickly a look at this next clip before we run out of time.
And we've managed to get past him, and now we can watch Tortoise Pan the tank. And it's such a different perspective when you see him walking like this. When you see him from behind, I mean, it's a leopard, it looks good. But when you see a male walking towards you like this, there's just something. I like it. I like it a lot. And we are prepared, once again, for a walk by. Notice again how he keeps the road. It's quite something. You could just actually hear his. That is why we do what we do. Hi, Gert.
All right. Exactly, Steve. That is exactly why we do what we do, because those moments. Tortoise Pan this morning, fantastic for Steve. We are running out of time. Do you think I'm going to have enough time for the last clip there, Chulu? Give me Chulu. Hello. Well, the last clip is okay. Well, I'll just do a quick highlight clip on this one.
I said I wanted to find lions this morning. And here they are. Hello. Happy Feline Friday, everybody. That's the third cat sighting this morning. What else are we going to find? What else is coming? Looking very, very vigilantly towards the south. If they're anticipating some more individuals to materialize.
All right. There we go. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. And, well, nice, Steve. You also had some lions this morning, also part of the Nkuhuma Pride. Beautiful story playing out there. And I think Steve is going to head straight down to Twin Dams this afternoon. I'm sure he's going to try and follow up on all those lions and see what's going to be playing out. I'm going to go be following up on Beeks and myself. We're going to be following up on Tortoise Pan and see if we can locate him this afternoon. I'm hoping there towards Aubrey's Voyatilla access, if he hasn't come out that side. If he hasn't, he's still in the block somewhere towards the power lines, and I think that's going to be our plan of action. So much happening, and there was that female leopard tracks coming up the Mulwati Pass those lines this morning. So it looks like there's a lot happening for this afternoon. So please make sure that you tune into our Sunset Safari straight after the OnSafari show. Grab your snacks and your supplies and grab some maybe a coffee or tea or hot chocolate or some beverage of choice there, and come and join us, and send those comments and questions through to us while we are on drive, and hopefully we can answer as many as possible and have a lot of fun. We'll see you out there on Safari.